again to another edition of Ljubljana Talks here at IBTM World 2023. And right now we have an amazing lineup of people that we are going to be talking to. So let me start with the ladies. So Kadri Karu from Estonian Convention Bureau, Karoliina Ala-Opas from Helsinki Convention Bureau. On my next to Gorazd, of course, we have Jaroslaw Marciuk from Poland Convention Bureau and Aigars Smiltans, Riga Convention Bureau. Now, thank you very much for taking your time. So, cumulatively, we're going to be talking more than we did the whole day together with all of our other guests. But let me start with one big question. We say that you represent the Baltic Tigers. Why would you say that you are the Baltic Tiger?
I think there are so many cool things happening in our destination. We see that the business events are booming. We see that the clients, the agencies are experimenting with different models. Everybody is eager to be back at face-to-face events. So I think as we have a momentum that after COVID, clients are more and more looking for new, fresh destinations, and for many, our region is still something new and to be discovered.
Okay, yes, and I have about the same comments that also Finland. Well, first of all, our location, we are kind of like between or part of the Baltics, but also part of the Nordics. That makes us actually quite unique. And for many people, Finland is still, and Helsinki is a new destination. In all our delegate surveys, people are saying that, yes, we are here for the first time.
Fantastic.
Continue what Kadri said, that we are new destinations, and we are late attendee of meeting in event industry of the Europe, while the rest of the Europe or rest of the Nordic countries started their meetings and events already in the 50s or after the Second World War time, and even before. But we started our own swap of the centuries, and we together with Estonia, Latvia as a new Baltics, is kind of a crisp, fresh, who still a lot of people didn't experience, and therefore we are just taking this momentum, and a little bit also of the situation what's happening in our countries. We are late of attendees of the different technologies, and therefore with the small destinations can quickly implement or make those new kind of things happen.
And from Poland's standpoint, I would say that, Jan, you luckily said Baltic Tigers, not Eastern Europe Baltic Tigers, because we also speak a lot about, hello guys, we are not Eastern Europe. We are a bit different. We have a lot of in common about the history, modernity, investments, growth. There are many things going on. And also one of the things that connects us is amber, which I have right now in here. So I think it's a great time for all our destinations that can be on the spotlight from very different reasons. Not always the best ones, but this is a very good time that we are on the spotlight and we are becoming more and more visible in the world.
So my first official question is, thanks for that, is what are you proud of this year and you would like to share with our audience actually? It could be technology or something which is really game changer at your destination and you are proud of.
Okay, so if I may start. Well, I'm proud of a lot of things in Helsinki. It's a stunning destination, an excellent destination for all kinds of meetings and events. And what makes me super proud is how sustainable destination we are. Since I know that we are talking a lot about sustainability, but I think we can never talk enough about that. So just about a month ago, we were ranked number 4th in this Global Destination Sustainability Index. Last time, we were number 12. So that shows the speed, how fast we are advancing with these issues. And we won't stop before we are the number 1. So there are still things to do, but that's something quite unique. And also, we are the most popular Congress destination in the Nordics. Can I keep on going or should I?
Very positive, very positive.
Yeah.
I guess taking over from the sustainability perspective, this is also one thing that we are proud of, especially this year, that how our agencies have really started measuring the carbon footprint and actually implementing practical tools to make events more sustainable, creating more awareness, and also winning international awards with their projects. These are actually tangible case studies that other clients, the whole industry can use, and also inspiring suppliers with these practices. And the other thing would be the overall development of the destination, having like new infrastructure, having the professional suppliers who are really up on top of the industry best practices, and that's as a Team Estonia making us the tiger we are, we feel.
Yeah, you already mentioned a lot of things why we are proud. We first of all small destinations, the same as Ljubljana, the same as Slovenia, Estonia, Latvia, and okay, a little bit bigger neighborhood countries. But I think it's as a small countries, we are proud of our people. Therefore, people are behind everything. If there wouldn't be appropriate people who's doing the jobs, that means it's you can be whatever destination, is not gonna succeed it. So therefore, I think the main driving force is local people who is proud of their destination, to present the destination, and then also to do the job. And then sure thing is everybody putting together their minds and can push the destination forward and create the things.
As Aigars said, Poland is a bit bigger country. But so I will have to talk about Gdańsk, Poznań, Kraków, Wrocław, Warsaw, Katowice. But as a Poland as a whole, we are proud of Polish creativity and solidarity, especially in the terms of the Ukrainian war. And it also put a highlight on our destinations. We are especially proud of our Polish people and the people who are working in our industry. They are creative, they are passionate about what they do. And also ICA Congress in Krakow, which was held last year, and you were able to come there, you could experience it on site. And we are really proud of that you are really business tiger. We saw lots of investments from the US market in Poland, and I hope it will also be seen very soon in our MICE market, in the corporate events. We are really proud of this.
Poland absolutely one of the tigers in this regard. Growing population, very strong economy. I mean, Finland, of course, we all look up there with design and ideas, creativity. Estonia, brilliant digitalization. I mean, we are all inspired by that. And you got some of the best connections that I know of. You know, we always compare and benchmark with all of you guys, I can say that. And I think we all know that we work in an industry that is all about people, but there is something more right now. ChatGPT, artificial intelligence. Do you use it? How do you use it? Are you afraid of it? Do you embrace it?
Okay, I will start. Yes, I'm using, and I'm not afraid. It's actually helping a lot. If you're using the right tools in the right moment, you can do more things. And especially with a limited number of the personnel, that means that you can in a shorter time do more things. You can do more things in a bigger time. So it's generally helping, but you need to learn how to use. I think all new technologies are the things which you need to learn how to use, how to adapt for your work, and then it's going to be as a tool to use instead of the thing to be afraid.
So, as for me, I'm fascinated, to be honest, but also I'm aware of some disadvantages of this new technology. I'm reminding myself of when I was a decade younger, when the Instagram showed up. And I think it's the same revolution like social media, so we can use it in our work when we know how to do it. Unfortunately, with us, there are now our Lithuanian neighbors. They already used Midjourney and artificial intelligence in their marketing campaign for destination. And you also should look at the good examples and learn how to use it. ChatGPT, I use it every day at my work. Also, I'm using Midjourney. Actually, we have today, on our Polish stand, a special artwork created by AI. So we're trying to find new ways to influence and show this new trend. But also we need to remember about the deep fakes. Yeah, there are many threats in regards to this AI.
I think we are also exploring the scenery, let's say, and getting to know it, the opportunities that are lying there, using already some application, but at sometimes also being a bit of like overwhelmed, or like what are the different applications. And like we are here being destination representatives, this is also what I see, that this is again another role of a convention bureau, often being the leader or ahead of the development, that we see at least in Estonian case, that also helping our destination partners to navigate this area and see where these applications can make us more efficient, improve the quality, etc. So also being a little bit few steps ahead maybe of these developments and bringing this to our partners as well.
Yes, and I see it also more like an additional tool. So we are testing it and we are learning how to use it. And I think it has lots of advantages. It makes things more efficient. But also we have to remember to be careful, because it is like artificial intelligence. So that's not like the reality. And we have seen cases, for instance, there have been pictures about Helsinki created by this artificial intelligence. And I mean, as a local, I can say immediately, okay, that's not Helsinki. So that happens. So it has advantages, but just, yes, also we have to remember that it cannot replace people.
Sometimes it's visible from the plane that something is wrong. Yeah. My next question is a really short one. Who is your biggest competitor of your country, your city? Is anybody here actually your competitor?
Can I start?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I don't think there is like a one single like competitor, and especially what comes to our region, because I think that as if I have to name like one competitor, I would say it's all these kind of like sunny destinations, like Barcelona, where we are now. Because of course in our neighborhoods we don't have always such a beautiful climate and weather. But I'd say that whatever event comes to the Nordics and the Baltics, that's good for all of us, because that makes people notice that, hey, they are the Baltic countries. And if they have like nice positive experiences, that will make them come again for holiday or to organize another event.
So if I may add, also not answering straight the question. So I think we all are kind of a new destination, like we always say it, New Europe. So if any of events is happening in one of our destinations, we are get strengthened as a whole. So the biggest competition is the lack of knowledge, lack of about our destinations. So that's my answer.
As a new trend, what we have seen are the destinations where it's possible to travel by train from Europe, that some of the clients are making their choices based on is it the flight accessibility or is it the train accessibility? So completely agree with you as well, but this is a new thing that we see in Estonia, and I think all of our destinations are the ones you would need to take a flight to, maybe not Poland though.
Yeah, everything has been mentioned already. I think nowadays we are not anymore competing with our neighboring countries. Well, we, for example, if that's some regional meetings, then it's anyway all going to rotate through our neighborhood. But if we are talking about international meetings, I think nowadays with accessibility and everything, we are competing, let's say, it doesn't matter. Tallinn, Riga, Helsinki or Warsaw or any city in Poland or Ljubljana, we're competing with any other destinations throughout Europe. And also throughout Europe and also throughout the entire world. It doesn't matter. So it's generally we're competing throughout the world in nowadays.
Should I ask? Okay. We have two sides of the coin when we are talking about sustainability. One is, of course, great stories you are sharing, but on the other side, we have greenwashing, which is quite omnipresent, I would say, in our industry. But European Union change this. The game changer is the new legislative, which will come in place on 1st of January. So already for big corporations with over 750 employees, they will need to report according to new ASRS standards. So how serious is this topic now at this particular moment in your countries? Because we need to adapt. Big corporates will ask us for reporting tomorrow, actually. It's around the corner.
I know, that's right. And you should be very aware of this because this is not a trend. So it will stay with us.
Yeah.
And many of the Polish hotel chains are already adapting, like Accor hotels or any other international chains. From my perspective, we need more education and we need to move really quick. Because as we can see in the RFPs, these questions are quite often, and we need to reply to them and give them the truth, not the greenwashing, right?
I'm gonna a little bit add about this sustainability, green thinking, and everything. It's sometimes there's a double side of the card, or a kind of a flipping. And some of the clients are asking to have a sustainable event, but at the same time they have in a program different aspects which is totally not sustainable. And also, if you're doing an event in a kind of a big, huge city, where is everything, you need to use the transportation instead of using, let's say, maybe public transport or just walking around. Then how you also can be sustainable, even you are using electric transportation. Even electric transportation is leaving some carbon footprint or just footprint in your destination. The same as even you are organizing the so-called digital events, physical and digital events. Even those are events using kind of leaving a footprint of carbon emissions or whatever. So, which means it's going kind of we are talking about this, but we are not thinking about different aspects of the sustainable events. And another thing, with the new technologies, with the new things which is coming to our hands. And I think also a meaning of sustainability with the years will going to change. Well, maybe electric planes by 2030 or even later, trains, everything. So, for example, from Estonia via Riga to the rest of Europe. So it's also the different aspects going to change our perception of the meaning of sustainable events in the future.
Yes, and well, in Helsinki, like I said, we are quite advanced in what comes to sustainability. And I'd say that all the large event venues, they do have sustainability certificates. Most of the hotels have, lots of the DMCs, event companies, the suppliers have. So for us, I mean, this is something that we have been talking about for many years. And still work to do, but yes. But I'd say that sometimes there's a thin line, like what is sustainable, like Aigars said, and it's difficult to be like totally sustainable. So there's always like some carbon footprint that the events leave, and also we cannot forget like the other parts, other dimensions of sustainability, the people, for instance. Like, for instance, in Helsinki, we do lots of collaborations with local like universities and schools, so students learn how to work on events and so on. So sustainability has many faces.
We have felt that the sustainability has become like a hygiene factor for events, that it has been talked a lot, but like having the basic rights, that's like an obvious thing that everybody needs to do. And we have seen also the trend that suppliers have been applying for their green certificates. So a number of green key hotels, venues have like grown significantly, but now it will be, as Karoliina also said, beyond the economic, environmental side of the thing, but also looking at other aspects as well. But the industry is preparing for being ready to measure and report, definitely.
Because time is running quick, there are so many questions I want to talk to you guys. I think we could have a one-on-one chat on so many things, from ambassador programs to venues and all that. So I want to just kind of give you a quick round right now. And the question is there a project in your destinations that you're really proud of? To give you an example, we just open up a new special venue, gives us great new possibilities to organize events. So we're really looking forward. Aigars.
Okay. Actually, I think I did a great project, not with a kind of which in a city, but generally for use of meeting event planners. It's a meetriga.com webpage, which nowadays we're talking all about the open data sources, and we did already this at 2016, and now kind of more and more developing this webpage, so it's more and more kind of useful for meetings event planners and also incentive event planners. So the people don't need to jump from the page to the page. They can find everything there and they can do everything through the one page instead of using 10 or 15 or 20 different pages. So this is what we are succeeded in Riga.
For me, it would be creating awareness locally that our politicians finally understand what business events and the value is about. And the other thing is ambassador program. We see that this is really working well and generating the results we want to.
Yes, well, I have to say that a lot of these similar type of things are happening in Helsinki. We are also renewing our web pages. We are having kind of ambassadors. We are getting more and more testimonials from event organizers to have this kind of like honest feedback on our destination. Then in the city, we are having actually quite many new and interesting projects. For instance, the Port of Helsinki is going to build a new beautiful terminal that can be also used as an event venue. So that gives this kind of like flexibility that it's not a building just for one purpose, but it's this kind of like multi-purpose building that has different layers. So yes, that's maybe my choice.
Again, I'm in a very difficult situation because I'm speaking of the whole country. And I would have to mention at least 6 or 5 or even 14 convention bureaus, but I'm not going to do that today. So we, as a Poland, we are proud of, and it showed the ICA Congress in Krakow. It showed us that the people understand the strength of the Poland. So the hospitality, kindness, and all the conversation we had with people about Poland, they were very curious what's going on. So we are very proud that we can present ourselves as we are, our hospitality. And I think in the marketing projects, if I may add something, we are using different techniques, different tools to reach out to the audience. For example, now we are finishing our campaign Poland More Than Expected, so we can now look for on your Spotify a special list. You can going back home, you can listen to Abasia Gevond songs. So we are trying to, with the marketing tools, and trying to reach out as broad as we can.
Super. I just want to mention something. This will go kudos to Helsinki, the great carbon footprint calculator we created, which is the best in industry, just to let you know. And I know what I'm talking about. Okay, but the last question is from my side. Dream project you want to bring to your countries, what it is actually. It could be Olympics or whatever. I'm not provoking you. So your dream project you want to host.
Do you want to start?
My dream project is having a purpose-built convention center to be built in Tallinn. We are lacking that at the moment, so I will not retire before that is there.
Cool.
Well, in Helsinki, we need also more this kind of like large venues, exhibition centers, and so on. But if I'm thinking about projects, I would like to have like a huge event that has a lot of like meaningful content on it. I mean, we are having many that kind of things, but for instance, some kind of like larger sustainability conference that's held in Helsinki, where we could also arrange lots of legacy activities to educate also like local companies on that matter.
I think my dream project and also partially your dream project is happening right now, and also your partially, it's a Rail Baltica, which is a European rail system which is going to connect Baltic countries plus also Finland to rest of the Europe, Western Europe. So this I think is a dream project which is happening right now. And in all 3 countries, and plus afterwards will be connected also Finland and Helsinki. And another dream project is building up the new airport terminal, so which means Riga become a like really Baltic hub for the airlines and just their connections.
Well, I would like to, because we are in Barcelona, so I think for Poland, the dream project is Olympics. We saw the Barcelona effect here in Barcelona, what happened after Olympics. I also I live in London, nearby the Olympic Stadium, and it was greatly transformed in the real living city after the Olympics. So Olympics in Poland, one of the cities, but we're very clever, and after the show, sustainable development of the district or the area. And again, a very infrastructural project, and this time also connect to airlines. There is a huge project. We don't know what's going to happen between Lodz and Warsaw. There is a plan to build a huge airport, which could be really a great hub for all of our countries. So I have many infrastructure projects in my mind, but at the end, I'm thinking about the project who could be, which could sell the solidarity movement all over the world.
Well, I can definitely hear the Baltic Tigers roaring. And thank you for this great inspiration and great information on the Ljubljana Talks today.
Yeah, it's not over yet. Jan usually prepares some fire questions to the ladies, and I have fire questions for men. And this is gender equality. You see, this is really
gender
important.
equality.
It's sustainable, so very, very important. Yeah.
So the last, like Gorazd says, the last questions are fire questions, and they're very easy to answer. So the mountains or the sea?
Combination.
The sea.
Okay. And you? One for you.
Water.
For men, this is a different for sure. No, Superman or James Bond?
I know what you are talking about.
Oh, it's for ladies.
No, I can explain, but I'm James Bond, 007.
Cool. And for Aigars, beer or wine?
Wine.
Why?
Therefore, there is a wider selection. I'm not drinking lagers. I'm drinking only dark beer. So, in wine, there is starting from the bubbles and ending up with a rosé. And I know in Slovenia is a beautiful wine. And I've been there, done that, and it's just marvelous kind of memories.
Thanks for being our
Thank you,
guests.
guys.
Hope to see you all at Conventa, which is the gathering of the best from Helsinki to Istanbul and from Milano to Baku. So we are covering the most beautiful region of Europe for meetings and events. Oh. And you're welcome to join us there. And thanks for being our guests. And stay tuned to our channel tomorrow early in the morning. We start at 10 o'clock.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.